The predecessor to the Rico Act, the Hobbs Act, prohibits actual or attempted robbery or extortion affecting interstate or foreign commerce in any way or degree. Section 1951 also proscribes conspiracy to commit robbery or extortion without reference to the conspiracy statute at Section 18, United States Code 371. The Rico Act was first established in 1970. The law offices of Charles G. White describe RICO in this way. Racketeering, or RICO, is a federal crime of conspiring to organize to commit crimes, especially on an ongoing basis as part of an organized crime operation. In the 1980s, the U.S. Congress enacted the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, RICO, ostensibly to curtail the criminal activities of the mafia. In the 40 years since RICO was enacted, the application of the law has extended far beyond the activities of loan sharks, labor extortionists, gambling syndicates, prostitution rings, and traditional organized crime activity. RICO laws have been used against legitimate businesses, including banks, accounting firms, labor unions, law firms, securities brokerages, and social action organizations. In a 1983 article, RICO, An Introduction and Description, Carl L. Steinhaus says 1 year ago, an article appeared in the Wall Street Journal on civil litigation under the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, RICO, part of a large package of federal criminal legislation known as the Organized Crime Control Act of 1970. The article cited the use of RICO in civil suits against such non-organized crime enterprises as Arthur Andersen and Company, Coopers and Lybrand, American Express, and similar pillars of the business world. The article very accurately observed that the RICO statute, designed to fight organized crime and particularly its influence in legitimate business, is now being used by private parties to supplement or supplant other forms of civil action, such as antitrust, securities, and common law fraud claims. According to Steinhaus, 3 things must combine in order to result in a crime when utilizing RICO: using income derived from a pattern of racketeering activity, acquiring an interest in an enterprise by means of a pattern of racketeering activity, conducting the affairs of an enterprise engaged in commerce or whose activities affect commerce through a pattern of racketeering activity. For example, respected Corporation X is accused of engaging in bid rigging 9 years ago and, separately, is also accused of committing some form of securities fraud this year. Corporation X could then be subject to the RICO prohibitions because it conducted the affairs of an enterprise through the commission of 2 predicate offenses within a 10-year period. The pattern of racketeering activity. This latter type of RICO conduct is most frequently used as a basis of civil treble damages actions and is sometimes used as a substitute for or supplement to Sherman Act litigation. Carla R. Spalding authored a monograph, Hit Them Where It Hurts, RICO Criminal Forfeitures and White-Collar Crime. In it, she says, consequently, Congress adopted a broad hit them where they hurt philosophy when it enacted the RICO Act forfeiture provisions.